it off.
Oh, here it goes.
Jam. Go back to the 90s.
Greetings and salutations and welcome to Nostalgia, your go-to for 80s, 90s and early 2000s nostalgia, and welcome to Treasure Hunt. Now these are becoming more and more sparse. The reason for that is that treasure hunts, they work both ways. It's the least amount of views we get on the channel, but on the other hand, it is the one thing I always get messages about. People send us stuff, people requesting when are you going to do another treasure hunt. So kids are back at school. I am so happy. I love my kids, but Jesus Christ, it seemed like we have 3 half terms in 1 month then. They're back at school. The wife is at work. I have the whole house to myself today. I should be going to the gym, but instead I'm going to show some tats to you guys. So those of you that are new to the channel, new to Nostalgia, the way that treasure hunt works is it's basically, as you can see, all this tats on my walls. Stuff that we find in charity shops, on Vinted, Facebook Marketplace, at Car Boots. Stuff that other viewers have sent in to us to put on display as well. Basically bargains, treasure hunts. That's the way it works. So we're going to start where we usually start, and that's with physical media. Me and my wife are the last bastions. We're the last people who still buy physical DVDs and computer games. And if you noticed on the last video, I said I'm not going to buy any more DVDs because we've been refurbishing the house. So I've downsized, took a lot to charity shops. But then I saw this. Men in Black, the animated series. And I could not help but buy this in a charity shop for 50p. The entire Men in Black animated series DVD. I had to get it. I'm going to watch it tonight. Like I said, I've got the house to myself. I should be going to the gym, but instead I'm going to make a brew, have some custard creams and watch Men in Black. One of the best theme tunes ever. Amazing TV series. Computer games. Now I'm usually showing off things like PS2 games, PS1 games, GameCube, Mega Drive, PS4 games. Now this still counts as nostalgia and as retro because these are remastered games. Now a lot of people are on the fence when it comes to remastered games. I still have my N64, my PlayStation, my Mega Drive. But I am coming around to buying remastered games only because I have a 13-year-old daughter who's not willing to sit around and save a game on a memory card and wait for load screens. So we picked up the Crash Bandicoot games remastered. I do have a couple of remastered games, like I bought Star Wars Battlefront, I bought Jurassic Park Evolution. I'm going to get on with Crash Bandicoot. Like I said, I love this. It was one of the first games I bought as a teenager. So Crash Bandicoot, another remastered game, a staple of my childhood is Tony Hawk. So Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. We went to watch the band, the 900, at the Sugar Mill recently. A band that only plays songs from the Tony Hawk soundtracks. That was an amazing night. Like I said, arguably, actually it's not even arguably, the Tony Hawk's games do have the best soundtracks. And I know they're bringing out more and more of these remastered Tony Hawk's games. So I'm going to try this. If I end up getting addicted to playing it like I did back in 1999, then yes, I will be buying the rest remastered. So yeah, remastered games, get in the comments. Let me know, where do you stand on remastered? Some people are really snooty when it comes to retro gaming. You cannot have remastered games. You've got to play the originals on the consoles. You know what? If it's in your budget and you don't have the time to sit around waiting for loading screens, fuck it. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. You play remastered games if that's what you love. I'm going to try it. Right. Speaking of physical media, DVDs, computer games, something that nobody buys anymore is books. Now, I've got a long train ride back up north. It's nearly Father's Day, so I'll be going back up north to see my family. And I picked up The Watcher's Guide, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Now, this thing has literally episode guides, quotes, behind the scenes. This is going to be my read on my train back up north. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Anybody that's been paying attention to Nostalgia knows I adore Buffy. It's probably my favourite TV series of all time. So this thing is going to get me through. Nice Costa on the drive up to the train station. Then 3 hours on the train back up north. Reading this and listening to that boss ass Buffy the Vampire Slayer soundtrack on Spotify. Another thing, now I don't read a lot of books, I'm not a big reader. One thing I do need a lot of is notepads. I plow through a notepad a week, and I found the best place that does so many pop culture notepads. So check out these. I'm going to whiz through them, but you've got the Sports Almanac from Back to the Future notepad. I don't know which one I'm going to do first, but then we have the Handbook for the Recently Deceased from Beetlejuice. I have Book from Hocus Pocus. And lastly, I have the X-Files file. You can see there, Mulder and Scully, Confidential, FBI. I don't know which one of these I'm going to use first to do my nostalgia notes in. Some of them I might never write in, like the Sports Almanac one I might just put on display, because look how cool the Sports Almanac one is. I mean, the Book for the Recently Deceased. I'm really running out of space, but I kind of just want to put these on display rather than actually doing my notes in. These are so cool. Notepads. I always need notepads, but then I buy them and I'm like, actually, these are too cool to actually write in. I know it's an oxymoron and it's weird, but I can't write in nice notepads. One thing I said that I'm not going to be buying anymore is Funko Pops. I have got way too many. I'm literally being closed in on with Funko Pops, like Star Wars, where they're in the trash compactor and it's all coming in, and that's my house with Funko Pops. But Home Bargains were doing £3 Funko Pops, and I found Arthur from Sword in the Stone, a film I loved as a kid. I had on VHS. I would watch it over and over again, Madam Mim. But yeah, Arthur was £3 in Home Bargains. I had to get him. He's gonna, you know, for the life of me, I've got Doctor Who, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Ghostbusters, Simpsons. I really don't have much Disney stuff, even though, you know, obviously I've got my tattoos, my Disney and Pixar tattoos. But Disney collection-wise, yeah, I don't have a massive load. So maybe this was a mistake, because now I'm going to want to buy all the Sword in the Stone ones. Then I'm going to move on to, you know, Basil the Great Mouse Detective. Who knows? I'll probably end up overloaded with Disney stuff now, but for £3, I had to get Arthur. Now, another thing that I love that I don't collect a lot of, which would surprise a lot of people, is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, it was a staple of all of our Saturday mornings, the films, the computer games. We all love Turtles, but for some reason, I just never got around to collecting them. So, another Home Bargains pickup. I have got Donnie there. And I don't know if you can tell, but this is supposed to come out the box and it lights up. I'm going to try and bring it in a bit. But you see the scenery in the background? So when you light it up, all this town, all this city in the back of Donnie lights up, and it's like a 3D picture. So yeah, I got Donnie, and eventually I will have to get Mikey and, you know, Leo and all the rest of the gang. So yeah, I'd never really collected Turtles, even though I do love it. Another Turtles pickup I got is Shredder in this boss-ass little car. There's Shredder. I'll spin him around so you can have a look. I think my 5-year-old daughter has been eyeing this up. I really need to get this one, the garbage truck one that shoots the pizzas out. But I think the way it works is you take this here, you stick it in there, you pull it, and Shredder will go and shoot off. But this guy was too cute not to pick up for £2. And like I said, my 4-year-old daughter is probably going to claim Shredder for herself. So yeah, Turtles stuff, I really, again, a lot of the Turtles stuff is 90s Turtle stuff, like the figures, like the massive blimp that you could buy that I had when I was a kid. But trying to buy those things in 2025, yeah, they're not cheap. So B&M pickup, check it out. It's Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob. I was kind of disappointed with the Sandy Cheeks movie on Netflix, because Sandy is one of my all-time favourite characters on SpongeBob. But yeah, she's on a little surfboard. I don't know if you can see, but I don't know. I think she's remote controlled, or there's a switch at the back here. I don't know if you charge her and then let her go, or whether she's remote controlled. But again, one the kids are eyeing up and will have fun with. Some of this stuff this time, guys, isn't going to be going on display. A lot of it is going to be for me and the kids to mess around with. But yeah, Sandy Cheeks, one of my all-time favourites from SpongeBob. Picked that up from B&M. Another pickup from B&M, which is weird. So it was a couple of quid, so I had to get it, right? Nightmare Before Christmas. Everybody loves it, Tim Burton, right? Now this is Jack Skellington, but it's paint your own Jack Skellington. And as you can see, it comes with lots of different colours. Now, is it just me, or is this weird? Because Jack Skellington is just black and white. He always has been. So what the fuck am I going to use all these colours for when all Jack Skellington is black and white? I don't know. Maybe I'll have a very colourful Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll use the colours to do the base and leave him black and white. Maybe I'll just give it to the kids to let them just go nuts on it. But yeah, I love Nightmare Before Christmas. Everybody does. Do you watch it at Halloween or Christmas or both? We tend to just watch it at Christmas. But yeah, I don't know what colour I'm going to do this. I assume it would be black and white. And the last thing I've got to show you guys today was my birthday present off my wife. Now, as you guys know, I am Mario mad. It is my series. It's my favourite computer games. We've done top 10 Mario games. We've done top 10 NES games, SNES games, Mario features and all of them. So I got a lovely new tattoo for my birthday, a big Mario piece on my leg. And I got this awesome, I'm going to try and zoom in on it. Now tell me in the comments, is this Japanese or Korean? I can't figure it out. I think I might just have to take a picture of it and put it into Google. But it's either Japanese or Korean Super Mario World poster from back in the 90s. She had it framed. I love this thing. Super Mario World is my favourite Mario game. It's my favourite SNES game. It might just be my favourite game of all time. So thank you to my beautiful wife for getting this for me. I don't know where it's going to go. I think I'm going to frame it. Well, it's already framed, but I think I'm going to hang it above the bed. Which I'm sure my wife will not love. But yeah, this is my favourite thing. The favourite pickup so far this month. As ever, guys, yeah. Hit that subscribe, follow the channel. This is a bit of a rush job today because I've got to get to work. Speaking of, I may be quiet on the channel for a couple of weeks. I am changing jobs. I'm switching to nights and I need to figure out what the rotas look like and what my schedule is going to look like in between work, the kids, going to the gym and the channel. I need to take a couple of weeks just to reassess. So if the channel is quiet, I'll still be throwing up things like Nostalgia Tunes, where you can hear 80s, 90s and early 2000s bangers that you forgot you loved. Look in the shorts. We also have Who You Got, which is a battle, basically throw up two options. This week it was Shredder versus Krang. You can vote in there. So yeah, if you notice in the channel is quiet, jump into the shorts. I'm always putting stuff on YouTube Shorts, just quick 60-second videos like Nostalgia Tunes and Who You Got. So yeah, I appreciate you guys being patient with me over the next couple of weeks while I switch jobs. Wish me luck. I'm really looking forward to it, but you know, starting a new job is always nervy. So yeah, I'm going to leave you guys there. The only thing I have to mention on Nostalgia is with treasure hunts. I've got some stuff sent in by you guys. I'm meeting Marky Mark again soon. So, if you notice something when you're clearing out the attic that you think we would love to display here, like we have done previously, if you're at a charity shop, do not go out your way. Do not spend a lot of money on us. Like I said, I've always got stuff to show off on Treasure Hunt. We're always out charity shopping and doing car boots. But if you spot something for 50p or a quid, get it for us. Drop us a message on Facebook Messenger. Find Nostalgia on Facebook. I'll sort out the postage and I'll send you a nice treat. But yeah, don't go out your way. Don't spend a lot of money on us. Like I said, treasure hunts, we've always got stuff, but we do appreciate it when you guys send in stuff for us to display. Some of this stuff was sent in by you guys, the viewers, and I really appreciate it. And I'll also give you a shout out. So yeah, I'm going to shoot off. I've got to get to work soon and I should be going to the gym before I go to work as well. So yeah, I'll catch you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that subscribe. We're really getting up there in subscribers. I want to be hitting 500 by the end of summer. That'd be massive. The fact that you guys spend half a second listening to me ramble means the world to me. So yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate you. And I'll catch you on the next one. G out.